Welcome to Bones Gaming. Just want to take a little bit of time to discuss the changes to Diablo 3. The new 2.5 patch has come to the PTR and the patch notes are on the Blizzard website. Now there are 5 different things that I did want to share with everybody and go over a little bit. So the first change that is coming out to 2.5 is going to be the addition of the armory. Now the armory just looks like a big wooden wardrobe. It's next to your stash in each of the acts. So for instance here in Bastion's Keep, it's just to the left of it. If you go to, for instance, Act 2, it's also to the left of it, in between the Book of Cain and the stash. So it's right there, and when you click on it, initially it'll look something like this. Armory set 5. Only yours will be set at 1. And it'll say you have not saved an armory set yet. So once you do hit save, type in a name for it, and then it shows up something like this. So for instance, for my monk, I have 3 builds that I run on him. ZDPS for group play. I've got an Uliana for soloing, and the Sun will go set for farming. These are the 3 main ones that I like playing around with. So each of these has everything saved to it. So it has all the gear, all the gems, the Kanai's cube powers, your active skills, your passive skills, absolutely everything. Now, when you want to switch, all you have to do is click on one, hit equip, and it changes everything. So as you can see, now I've got, all the gems in the right sockets. I've got everything equipped. I've got all my skills changed, and going over to my Kanai's cube, that has also changed everything. So makes it a lot easier to move through different builds. You don't have to have multiple characters and everything like that if you don't want to be changing around your skills. The one thing that it does not change though is it does not change your Paragon points. So I have my Ulianas up, therefore I've got lots of dexterity, of course. Now with this DPS build, normally it'd be vitality, so I would actually have to go in and manually change my dexterity to vitality. So that's the only thing that it does not change between the builds. And you can always just save and update and everything like that as you go through. Now, the other thing with this is you sometimes will run into having some extra gems and stuff like that when you change. So I recommend just having everything thrown in, or all your gear thrown in one little spot, and then for the most part it'll show up back there. Makes it a little bit easier searching through all of it. But that's for the armory. Now the next change that they introduced is the crafting mat storage. And all these notes, like I said, are all on the Battle.net website for Diablo 3. So the crafting mat storage, all you have to do, go to your inventory, right next to gold and your blood shards and everything, access your crafting materials. So it shows all your bounty materials, your regular crafting materials, your hellfire materials, everything shows up here with the exact amount. So 30,000 reusable parts, okay. Makes it a lot easier, saves us a lot of stash space also. So this is another one of those quality of life changes that Blizzard is giving to us. Now, the other change that I want to talk about is the primal ancient items. So currently we've got legendary and set items, and then the ancient rolls, where you just get a thicker border and better stats. Now they are introducing primal ancient, which will take that a step further. Will be more rare than ancient items, of course, but it'll have even higher stats than ancient. So this will be a little interesting to see how rare it is and see how much of a difference it's going to be for stats. Now, next thing that I mentioned is the greater rifts. So when we do the new seasons, every 3 months or so, normally, you just go through the different tournaments and then, just keep on going further and further. Well, now, in order to unlock tournaments 7 through 13, you will have to do a required solo greater rift at a certain level. So it starts at 30, goes up by 5 levels for each one, eventually until you unlock tournament 13 by doing a solo greater rift 60. Now this is only for PC Mac players, will not affect anybody on the console, but this is another one of those little changes that Blizzard is doing that we'll see how it affects everything. Then the final change that I did want to mention is there's no longer the bonus acts for the bounties. So when you complete 5 bounties in any act, you'll get a large herodic chest with the same contents, but that just means that when we go and we're looking at all this stuff, we don't have to get them in any specific order. There's no bonus anywhere, so just need to do all 5 of them to unlock the herodic chest for us to get. So yeah, thanks for checking this out. Hope the information helped. Should be interesting, especially seeing any more changes that Blizzard throws into this. But for now, these are the major updates that are being put into place for 2.5. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like and follow and subscribe. And see you guys in Diablo 3 later. Have a good one.